Hello, this is Mark Gallucci with Digital Control Incorporated, here to bring you a brief presentation discussing basic bore planning. But before I get into that, I want to provide a little background information. We all know what a 90-degree angle looks like. Half of that would be a 45-degree angle, which is also known as 100% pitch. Standard pitch range for Falcon transmitters is plus 90% to minus 90%. This graphic lists standard pitch ranges and their corresponding pitch resolution. Falcon F5s with rebar capability have a menu option titled Full Scale Sensitive Pitch. If selected, pitch range will be between plus 99.9% and minus 99.9%, and the resolution will be in 0.1% increments throughout. The Full Scale Sensitive Pitch menu option appears on the transmitter pairing request screen. So here's a widely available chart. This chart notes calculated depth change for any given pitch when using 10-foot drill rod. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight some of the more common pitches and their corresponding calculated depth changes. And I'm also going to show you the math. So this math is conducted with a scientific calculator. I believe all smartphones have built-in scientific calculators now. So the first thing you do is enter pitch in decimal form, hit the inverse tangent button, and you've now converted pitch into degrees. Hit the sine button, and now multiply by length of stem. And that's going to equal calculated depth change. So let's show you an example. 10 foot installed at minus 25%. Enter 0.25, hit the inverse tangent button, and you've just converted 25% into 14 degrees. Hit the sine button and now multiply by length of stem. In this example, 120. So there's the math used by bore planners. Now we're going to do a bore plan exercise. And take note, I borrowed from the previous slide the commonly used pitches when we bore plan and their corresponding calculated depth change. I also have my piece of graph paper with the utilities already placed on that graph paper. So what we would like to do is drill down between the first two utilities, the electrical power and the natural gas line. I would like to level off above that sanitary sewer line that runs the length of the bore. And then I want to pop out of the ground between the final two utilities, the communication and the potable water. So let's try. First rod goes in the ground averaging minus 20%. Second rod goes in the ground averaging minus 20%. Third rod, same thing. So I can already see that this might not be a good bore plan to use. We'll end up drilling too near that natural gas line. So let's try again. We'll go on much steeper this time with the first rod averaging minus 30%. Second rod also averages minus 30%. Well, we better start to level off a little bit. Third rod will go in at averaging minus 20%. Fourth rod will average minus 10%. Well, once again, it's pretty clear that this would not be a good bore plan to use. If we did so, we would definitely drill into that sanitary sewer line. Let's try again. First rod averages a minus 25%. Second rod also averages a minus 25%. We better start to level off with the third rod averaging a minus 15%. Fourth rod will average a minus 10%. Well, it looks like we did exactly what we wanted to do. We drilled down, avoiding those first utilities, and we're going to level off with plenty of room between that sanitary sewer line. So let's go ahead and put in a couple of rods at 0% pitch. Now, at this point, we need to be concerned with exiting the ground. So one very simple thing to do is to use the very same pitches we did when we were entering the ground, but we'll use them in reverse order. So the ninth rod, we'd like it to average a positive 10%. The 10th rod will average a positive 15%. Rods 11 and 12 will go in with a plus 25%. So bore planning can be a trial and error exercise, but it's much better to make an error on a piece of graph paper than it is to make that error when you're out on your drill site. Last slide. One thing I want you to take note of is that this profile chart has surface elevations. Knowing surface elevations allows for greater accuracy when bore planning. Drill crews who regularly use bore plans are safer, more efficient, and they put a lot less strain on the drill pipe and the product pipe. which is good for our industry. Thank you.